it's Becky from Lessons by the Lake. Today I want to talk about planning a Halloween morning meeting. So I absolutely love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday to decorate for around my house and in the classroom. There's just so many fun elements that you can make things look very festive. So one thing to think about though, when you're decorating or planning any Halloween activities, is you need to be conscious of your students' beliefs and cultures. So make sure you do a survey and talk to your students and the parents about their beliefs regarding Halloween to make sure you're not offending anything. So I'm going to go through and give you a whole morning meeting that you can go in your classroom and use tomorrow. So everything I'm saying is going to be available for free on my blog and digital slides, so you can have up the directions and use this with your students right away. So morning meeting has 4 parts to it: greeting, sharing, activity, and a message. I'm not going to write a message for you because that's so specific to your classroom that I'm just going to give you a template slide and you can fill that in. But I'm going to give you all the rest of it. So a great greeting to use around Halloween is a spooky voice greeting. Students have a lot of fun with this. They can get a little silly, but that's okay. They're saying good morning to the person next to them as they pass the greeting around the class. And they can say it in a spooky voice. They can do a spooky face or hand movements if they want to while they send it around. This is also a great low risk greeting because some shyer students who might not want to be too silly can just easily say it in a slightly off voice and move on to the next person. Okay, for sharing. So a fun sharing I like to do this time of year is ask the students, would you rather be a pumpkin growing in a pumpkin patch or a leaf falling from a tree? So interesting to hear their perspectives of what it would be like to be a pumpkin or a leaf. Think about it, which one would you rather be? It's an interesting thing this time of year. So for activity, so I love doing different seasonal activities. Sometimes it's hard because you feel like, oh, I don't have time to teach my students new activities every month to match the holidays and the seasons. So I like to use games that they're familiar with and just slightly change them to modify to fit the season. So this game is called Pumpkin Ghost Frankenstein. It's essentially rock, paper, scissors, but we change up the moves. So for a pumpkin, students put their arms out like this, make them rounded, look like a pumpkin. For a ghost, they put their arms up above them so they can be spooky. And for Frankenstein, put their arms straight ahead like a zombie. So Frankenstein beats ghost, ghost beats pumpkin, and pumpkin beats ghost. So they can play this with a partner, they can switch around and do it with different partners. For doing this social distancing in the classroom, they can be far away and still be able to see the signs that the students are showing each other to know who wins before they move on. If you do this virtually and all the students can see each other, as long as they know who they're looking at, they'll know if they won or not, and they'll be able to go on to another partner. You'll probably need to help with finding a new partner and making sure students know who they're matched with, but this can also work virtually. So these are some of the morning meeting resources I have available in my store. So I have greetings, sharing prompts, and activities themed for fall and Halloween, as I do for all months of the year. So I'll link them in the description below if you want to check them out. But head over to my blog and get this free day of a Halloween morning meeting for you, so you can go and use this with your class tomorrow. Great. Happy Halloween and thanks for stopping by.